What's up, YouTube? How are we doing? I know this is late, but Happy New Year. It's only like been a month. So jumping on here just to say hello and congratulations because I got a slew of emails from people telling me that they've been accepted to PA schools of their choice, and they're giving me their accolades and their gratitude for like these videos helping them out. I cannot be any more thrilled for these people. Facebook Messenger, Instagram, Twitter, everyone's been shouting out to say that, you know, me and Dave and the Facebook group that we made to help PA students get into their to the programs of their choice, PA University. It's all been receiving a lot of gratitude and a lot of accolades, so I'm really, really excited, and I could not be more proud of you guys that have made it this far. For those of you that got into PA school, you need to know that you just bypassed about 2,500 applicants. 170 probably, give or take, probably got an interview, and only like 45, 50 got a seat, including you. So you deserve a giant round of applause for sure for getting that far. So at this point, it's just going to be really hard work and dedication. And if you look at through all my other videos, you're going to see how hard it was for me. But it was the best choice I've ever made. In other news, if you guys have seen on social media, it's not a surprise by now that Huffington Post has listed physician assistant as the #1 job in America. Out of 25 jobs, #1 stands at physician assistant, which to me is not a surprise because it really is the best job in the world. So, you know, it's constantly getting recognized. If it's not #1, it's usually in like the top 5 or 10, but, you know, we're just brand new in 2015 and already it's got a ranking at #1. So, you know, for those of you that are pursuing this career, you're definitely on the right track. Absolutely. And secondly, let's see, it is the new year, 2015, if you can believe it. It's just going by way too fast. I started these videos in 2013. So I know it's, you know, they're kind of sparse, few and far between, but, you know, a lot of people are giving me, suggestions on what to make my videos about. So, this one is going to have a point. I promise I will get to it in a second. Anything else going on? I don't really know. But so far, my holiday season was great. You know, it was good to spend time with family. I did have to work on Christmas. Up here in New York, we survived the blizzard of 2015. I had to camp out in the fast track overnight in my emergency room, which was actually more fun than it sounds because you had all, like, you know, the residents and your colleagues kind of all like goofing off and everything. So we didn't get any sleep, but whatever. Anyway. Okay, so you know what, let's go and I'm gonna get to the point of this video. So nowadays we're living in the social media realm. Everything is posted on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I mean, if you guys follow me on any of those, you're gonna know that, yeah, you know, everyone takes selfies. We all like to do it. We all take selfies at work in our work uniform. It's just a fun thing to do. It's social media. This is why it's there. Healthcare, though, you got to be careful because we have something called HIPAA. Now, when you get into PA school or any sort of medical field or any pharmacy, you're going to learn about HIPAA, which is the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. HIPAA, that's the abbreviation. A lot of key points with HIPAA, but one of the big ones is patient confidentiality. If you go into a hospital, you're going to see in elevator shafts or in stairwells, they're going to see do not discuss patient information at this time. You know, you're going to be surprised about how small of a world it is. You know, don't go posting anything on Facebook, social media that gives away patient information. I promise you, it is scary how this information comes back to you. For example, if you're talking in an elevator about a patient, you don't know that that patient's family or somebody who knows the family of that patient might be standing right behind you. And guess what? If that word gets out that you're talking about, you know, their case or what they have or what we're doing for them, they can go back and, you know, be like, oh, I heard them talking in the elevator about this case. You know, that's not right. You can find yourself in a lot of trouble. And it has been frequent that, you know, sometimes social media does get a lot of healthcare practitioners and providers, you know, in deep soil, unfortunately. You know, so just so you guys know, and this is an idea that actually I got from, you know, one of my suggestion messages, I think on Twitter. But, you know, this is something that you do have to be careful of. You know, by all means, if you want to go and post a selfie you and your stethoscope or your, you know, with your white coat and your patch, do it. I mean, come on, you've earned it. You should go and, you know, and be proud of what you're doing, you know, in the workforce. But, you know, you got to be careful because in the background, you don't want to see, like, you know, patient charts, or you don't want to see, like, a patient in the hospital bed behind you. And by all means, do not purposely put them there and then write a caption that makes it look like you actually did this on purpose. I'm just telling you, I've seen it happen. There are, you know, even as far as like, you know, like a trauma bay. Like there was something in the news lately, like there was a busy trauma, and they you know they took the patient out, and somebody took a picture of like the trauma bay, and you know I think you know the person got fired because you know it's. I mean, I don't know. It was, I think I saw something on the news about it, but you just have to be careful. Make sure you don't have any sort of, any way of tracing patient information back to what you're posting on social media. You know, and that there's not like there's a law against that you cannot do it. You just have to be smart about it, you know? By all means, in PA school, take as many pictures as possible. Show people how you're doing, what you're doing. You know, because people like me want to see. Like, I want to see, like, where you are at your job or how you're doing in class and stuff like that. I think it's cool. You know, especially nowadays because PA is kind of really targeting the younger generation. You know, I was 26 when I started. You know, I'm 27 now. So, you know, I'm still young, and you know, I still like to, you know, enjoy, you know, the fact is that, you know, I do have, you know, the best job in America. So, but, you know, that's just my suggestion to you. Make sure to be smart about it. You know, you got to be careful when you get out there and you're, you know, you're on your rotations or you start practicing clinically. You know, you just want to be aware of your surroundings and, but, you know, just, you know, have fun with it. You know, you want to express yourself in any way, shape, or form. In other news, you know, this year, you know, I'm going to start to stray away from, you know, the topic at hand. But this year, I'm definitely going to do a little bit more traveling. This year, actually, I am going to Florida in a couple of weeks to go visit a couple of my friends of mine. In May, I will be attending the PA conference in San Francisco. I'm booked. I'm ready to go. I'm so excited because it's going to be my first AAPA conference, and I really want to see as many people out there as possible. It's at the Marriott Marquis. I think that's the headquarter hotel. It's going to be great. You know, I signed up for a lot of lectures. You know, I definitely want to, you know, I definitely want to get out there and, you know, meet a lot of PAs of the like. And then June, I'm planning Italy. I'd like to go to Italy. My parents will be married for 50 years coming up this year. So we're actually going to send my parents over to Italy, but they don't know that we're going to be joining them. So my sister and I, that's exciting. So I actually just got my passport renewed. Everything else is going really well. You know, the job, again, still learning process, still learning curve. You know, stressful at times, but otherwise it's the perfect fit for me. Emergency medicine is really just like, you know, what I think I'm really, it's my niche. I didn't really think I wanted to do it, but that's the beauty of when you go on your rotations, you know? Sometimes you might think you want to do one thing, then you go on a rotation, and the next thing you're like, bam, wow, I really want to do this, which is exactly what happened to me. So, otherwise, you know, like I said, I will not stop making these videos. I've gotten so many emails of people that are like, oh, when's your next video? When's your next video? You know, again, it's hard for me to kind of like, you know, find a topic, you know, once a week and then, you know, talk about it. Because I don't want to get this stuff to be mundane. So even if I do kind of like go off the map for like, you know, maybe like 3 to 4 weeks or a month, don't think I've stopped. Trust me. Like, I've come way too far, and I've gotten so many followers and people telling me how much that these videos have helped them. So it's like, I can't stop. You know, this is what I want to do. And it's good to hear it from like a fresh perspective, because I started these videos when I was a first year PA student, and I carried it over until I graduated, and now I'm already a year out practicing clinically. So, you know, I kind of want these to be a record of how I've grown as a person and from student to provider. And I think it's pretty cool. I don't know many other people that do that. So I promise you guys, I will not stop making these videos. And, you know, I do want to hear your suggestions. You know, I do have social media I want you guys to follow me on. Again, I don't know how to post it or put it up on the screen because I don't have the equipment to do that. If somebody can tell me, that would be great. So instead, I have to do this. I write it down on this little card, and these are my handles: PA Max, my Instagram, and then this is my Twitter handle, Phil's_babyPA. Surprisingly, this was taken when I put that out of it. So whoever the other Phil baby is, hi. Anyway, so these are my Twitter handles. This is my Instagram handle. Follow me on my adventures. I'd love to hear your suggestions about what my next video is going to be. Definitely want to hear about, your success stories about getting into PA school. I've heard a lot, especially this month, because January, some PA programs do start sending out their letters for for August to get students getting ready to prepare. So I've heard a lot of new acceptance stories. So it's pretty cool. But that's it. I hope everyone's enjoying their winter so far. I know we are kind of like in hibernation mode, but that's it. Live and let be. Everything's really going well and falling into place. So I'm very happy. So anyway, that's going to be it. Quick vid. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves, and by all means, like I said, subscribe to my my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, connect with me. I'll be sure to get back to you and help you out with any questions you might have. All right, that's it. So until next time, be well and take care.